Yo, just wanted to pop on here and do a quick market update. Gonna go through a couple of quick headlines on the day, as well as just an overall market update. You did see the title. We will be jumping into a little bit of the Coinbase news that came out today, along with the Silvergate crypto bank news that came out as well. We'll touch on that. But yeah, jumping right in here. Looking at the market, looks like it's still up over $1 trillion as a whole. Bitcoin's in about 23.5. It's been pretty much uh, leveled out for the last few days, so we'll see how that continues or if that ends up going downward. But yeah, as a whole, market's looking pretty good. If we go to the hourly, kind of across the board, it's like I said, going kind of left to right versus up and down at the moment. But on the 24-hour, things are looking good. There's a few coins that are in the top 100 that are seeing some pretty large gains over 3-4%. On the 7 day, everything is looking pretty good. About 90% of the market is up right now, even with the SEC news and some of the other stuff that's been going on. So that's always good to see. But taking a look at some of the market caps here, Singularity, Net, Maker, and a couple of these others here being up over about 400 million. So definitely projects that are and have been for some time continuing to do really well. Uh, but yeah, looking back at some of the top five, we've got obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, and stablecoin USDC here, as well as XRP in the top six that are pretty much always in the same spot, as you guys know. Cardano sitting at number seven, Polygon jumped to eight, Dogecoin at nine, BUSD, even amidst the Binance news, is still in the top 10. So pretty cool stuff. But jumping in though, probably why you clicked on this article or on this video. Silvergate shares plummet 46%, right? So Coinbase, they essentially stopped payment transactions, as it says here, with their system, right? So Coinbase being one of the publicly traded stocks that you can essentially buy into. It's coin is what you would be looking at if you're looking to buy the stock. But anyway, Silvergate Capital Corporation, as it says here, is down now 54%. At the time of making the thumbnail, it was down 46%, but now we're looking at 54%. And the whole purpose of that was just due to Coinbase saying that it's going to stop sending payments to and receiving payments from the lender. So Coinbase is basically making this move, quote unquote, in light of recent developments and out of abundance of caution, right? Recent developments being what we'll talk about here in just a moment with Binance and 𝚘𝚘𝚒𝚘𝚗 CZ of Binance Exchange, number one most used exchange in the world, and kind of what the fire is coming out of that and what that might mean for the market. We'll touch on that in a moment, as well as obviously we've got the SBF situation and Celsius and all the other problems that we've seen in the crypto world lately. So, but anyways, with that being said, overall, like I said, crypto market is doing well. But you just got a couple of different things that you want to be cautious of and aware of with the news I just touched on, Silvergate, as well as Binance, right? So we've got the whole Celsius situation and kind of what's been going with that over the last year. I wouldn't say that Binance is necessarily participating in the same activity, nor are they participating in the same activity that SBF and FTX were participating in, but there are some senators that are accusing CZ or Binance of enabling illegal activity. And guys, that's just something that's going to happen as a whole in the crypto industry, right? It's a decentralized, system. Crypto is as a whole. I'm not going to say all projects are actually decentralized, but it is a way for criminals to kind of hide their activity, right? And that's never going to go away. You kind of have to pick your battles, I would say. And do you want to use fiat for the rest of your life and have that controlled by the government? Look at Nigeria right now and what's going on with their banking system. You can't withdraw more than $40 a day. Do you want to always rely on that, or do you want to have something as a backup, potentially another digital currency that's not regulated by the government? Neither here nor there, not financial advice, just my 2 cents. But anyways, this group of senators here are accusing CZ and Binance of enabling illegal activity, and they're looking for essentially proof of their books, right? So this isn't a Supreme Court case. This isn't them taking them to court or anything. This is just kind of the beginning of these conversations with CZ and Binance. So definitely something to be aware of, right? So Elizabeth Warren, I think we all probably know at least the name Elizabeth Warren. She's the one that's kind kind of leading this charge, right? So she's outlining concerns regarding Binance's financial information policies and anti-money laundering and efforts to limit compliance, right? So I don't think CZ is necessarily going to comply for uh, any yeah, any senator or anything like that, but we'll kind of see what's to happen. We'll try to stay up to date on that, right? So another article here by CoinDesk just saying that CZ, his company Binance, is just a hotbed for illegal activity. So just continuing on that same topic, yeah, we'll see kind of what's to come of it, but I don't see this affecting the market as a whole too badly. And if it does, it's probably going to be like a lot like the SBF situation, where a lot of whale investors are kind of pulling out and doing so out of fear. But if you go back and look at the volume charts over the last 7 days, it is showing that a lot of those whales that we're getting reported on that are pulling out of the industry are actually buying the dips, right? So if you're looking at that as a broader standpoint of what's to come for crypto, I think the whales know what they're doing, right? If they're buying the dips, they know something could potentially be happening. Again, not a financial advisor. It's just something that I have noticed. And last but not least here, this is a article that's about a week old, but essentially it's talking about how Binance had moved almost a $500 million over to CZ's trading firm, which is known as Merit Peak. Okay, so this case essentially traced back to 2021, it's saying, by Reuters, said that Binance accessed the bank account of BAM Trading at Silvergate and moved funds to Merit Peak. Merit Peak being a Binance, essentially trading firm that is under the SEC's radar already. So we'll kind of see what happens with everything, guys. But I appreciate you watching. Just wanted to give a quick update on the news, and I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. Come for the crypto, stay for the unpaid info.